guess. I am here. Yeah, let's go back to London. Go up through here and go back to London then. To London town. Good. My ship didn't explode. Fantastic. Yeah, need to hurry up actually. Yep, through the Murray Straits. Home waters. Darn it. Aha, you missed, you stupid crab thing. Ow, ow. Whammo. Gotcha. Alright, let's get some secrets. I gained a fragment. Huzzah! No, you'll be fine. Don't eat the hamster. I have a horn? Oh. Well then. I didn't know I had a horn. No, don't eat him. Don't eat him, EQ Mag. He'll be fine. See, we're going back to port right now. Buy some supplies. You'll be fine. Stop trying to eat your crewmate. All right. A visit to Clathermoon. Huh. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's him. Good evening, Captain. And what a marvelous evening it is, if you don't mind my saying so. And given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo if you happen to be in the area. The cheery man, of course, will cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. You need at least 1 unit of space in your hold. I'll accept the commission, of course. It is only, after all, it's only a trifling inconvenience. We agreed to smuggle souls. Souls? That's creepy. Oh my, there's so many things. The Merchant Venturer. An urchin tugs your sleeve. Oh great, I got a hipster. An urchin tugs your sleeve. Governor wants a word. A brooding figure waits at the lamplight's edge. I've need a reliable agent. Failing that, an inventive one. Here are my requirements. Okay. He has very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates, and he won't ask how you came about these things. Okay. So he wants stuff. 500 echoes for 7 peculiar fish corpses. And I imagine they to hunt things, fierce things. 500 echoes for 7 pieces. For something savage? Okay, hunting trophies. Whatever, yeah, I don't have them, but... Oh my god, look at this guy. So many rolls. There's so many rolls in his body. You're a real Zayla now, after all. You could go to one of those tobacco and prey places by the docks, but the prices at Clathermont's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. What sign will you choose? Oh, it's a tattoo parlor. Cool. Huh. One Tale of Terror. The 1Z story. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to not get that yet. Let's get a recent news. Oh, hey, Brindler, what's going on? Oh, you're here to stalk me? Oh no. Well, I'm a Z captain now, so You're gonna have to do a good job because I'm off at C. I'm off at Z a lot of the times, doing my thing. You know. All right, Winborn, thanks for stopping by. Good to have you here. Good for the talk. Thank you for being a friend of the channel. All right, let's see what else we got here. Anything going on in London? Yeah, let's carouse. I got a night off. Seas Auntie is good companionship in the warmth of a pub fire. I now have... Oh, I got another recent news. Lost my evening. I lost 30 echo. Continue. What did I get? Oh, I didn't get anything. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so let's grab... Let us grab... some supplies. And some fuel. Okay. Let's check over here. Can I mark this? I can't mark it. Okay. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, go past Hunter's Cape and check over here for the fungers. I'm at 65 out of 75. I'm probably fine. Yes. Over and away. Hoop-a-doop. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Go, Zubat. Find somewhere for us to do stuff. No islands. Come on, Zubat. You're letting me down. Zubat. And... Okay, I'll go for a little bit further. Full steam ahead. Nope, wrong one. F. Full steam ahead. Zubat, go. Come on, Zubat. Don't lose it. Oh, it's the locket. Haha. You know what? Keeping it. Because that's more interesting than throwing it away. I have a sweetheart in London. Ah, how sweet. That's really scary. This latest journal entry. Where is everyone? Where did they go? They're here. They're here. You're not alone. God, creepy as shit. This game has a very creepy ambiance. Very creepy ambiance. I'm in the salt lions again. So, I don't want to go to the salt lions. I guess I'll go down here and check. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the salt lions. That's not the funger place. What's it called? The Iron and Mystery Company Funging Station. Gotta find those fungers. Making that fungus. Getting them mushrooms going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Green glass and basalt. Salt and silence. Random things. Zubat, go. Find the fungers. Please. Come on, Zubat. Please, Zubat. I just want to find those darn fungers. Fed the crew. Makes sense. Oh, some bats. Sighted bat swarms. Pigmont Isle. Oh, Pigmont! That's where the things were. Gotcha, bats. What happens if I eat the bats? I gain a terror, but I also gain a supplies. Interesting. Uh-huh. Very interesting. Pigmont Isle. Okay, let's check out Pigmont Isle. Because me as a player knows what's there. But me as a character does not. See, these look like, yeah, it's like a mushroom place, which is why I thought this was the fungur place in the first place. That sentence makes sense, don't question me. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here at least to at least see if what I did before is still happening, because for those of you who don't know, I came here and found rats and guinea pigs fighting a war over some jewel, and I helped the guinea pigs, hence why I have a guinea pig friend. Oh no, it hasn't. Okay, well, I don't want to go through all of that again. I could, but I guess I could. I could side with the rats this time. I could have a rat and a guinea pig. Do it to it. Doing it to it. Which is, that's very interesting that like my choice doesn't follow through. Okay, yep. So there's war. Step onto the quay. There's clamor, shouts, and shooting. You can see off in the distance smoke rising from behind the hill. Basically sounds of a war. Yep, and then we get to do the tale of Pigmont Isle. The delegation. So I'll read this this time because I didn't read it last time. The figures were rodents. To my left was a Ratus Faber wearing goggles, a blacksmith's apron, and an assortment of tools. To my right was an unusually large guinea pig wearing a helmet and a breastplate reminiscent of nothing so much as the High Middle Ages. The rat stepped forward first and bowed. Welcome, Captain, to Ratstar Island. I am Edgar, Second Chief Engineer of the 3rd Rat Brigade. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The rat stepped back at precisely the same moment with what appeared to be the ease of some long habit. The guinea pig scuttled forward and made a declamatory chirp. Welcome, Captain, to the Isle of Caviar. I am Lady Augusta Devereaux Swinch of the Blackwater Swinches, Seneschal to our King Gracenaw, first of his name. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The two stood at attention, looking at me expectantly. So, I know their stories. The Seneschal, like, basically they were here before the rats, but, like, they just feel like they deserve it. The rats kind of came here looking for, like, shelter, basically. So, yeah, I'm gonna side with the rats. He seemed grim but honest. Also, I know all too well what rat made yeah. Reading is hard. Also, I knew all too well what rat-made weapons can do. I extended a finger to the chief engineer, who shook it grimly. The Seneschal hissed and chattered her teeth with disgust, but kept her distance. You've made the right choice, said the chief engineer. Let me show you around. An occurrence. Your memoir as a rat in the making quality is now won. You chose to help the rats. I got a supply and a fuel. Look at them. They're creepy but adorable. The chief engineer led me to the northern side of the island, skirting the chicken woods. We passed through a number of what can only be termed checkpoints as fierce-eyed rats shouldered their derringers and saluted the chief engineer. Soon we came upon a small colony, smaller than some of the infestations I had encountered in London flats. Perhaps only 50 Ratus Faber altogether, working diligently to fortify their side of the island. The first thing I noticed was a brilliant light beaming out from a stump of chicken wood about 6 feet high. It bathed the whole settlement in a clean blue glow, and was almost too bright to look at. By its light I could see several raised mounds of earth, suggesting shallow tunnels. An efficient fishing operation was set up by the water, an albino rat mending nets while others stabbed sharpened sticks into the waves. Further inland was a barracks, where a sergeant barked drills at a small squadron of fighters. My arrival drew attention, and several rats paused in their work to look at me curiously. Welcome to Marinia, said the chief engineer, voice warm with pride. It's not much to look at now, but it will be once we've rousted the cavies. Take a stroll around while I summon the war council. With that he vanished into one of the mounds and left me to explore. To the barracks. We're fighting impressive odds. I approached the drill sergeant and went so far as to salute her, which earned me a grunt of satisfaction. The sergeant dismissed her as troops had offered me a bit of chickenwood jerky to gnaw on. "Aw, thanks. A little bit of jerky from a rat friend." "There's more of us below ground," she explained, "but not enough. The cavies are bigger and there's more of them. We're better with weapons, but haven't got the stuff to make them with. Most of us came here as stowaways and brought nothing but food, tools, and the fur on our backs. We can fish and we nibble the chicken woods, but we can't make guns out of trees. The cavies came here with their own steamer and seem to have endless supplies. We raid them sometimes, but there's so few of us, we can never hold onto territory gained for so long, but that's of no consequence. All we want to do is be left in peace to build our republic. And the Rat Star," she added thoughtfully after a moment. "Of course, we want that too." To the Rat Star. "It's not a star, of course. Not really, but try explaining that to the others. The chief engineer doesn't want me working too hard to convince them. So this is better for morale. But look at it, look!" She offered me her goggles. I managed to work them over just enough one of my eyes to see truth of what she was studying. It was scintillac, but unlike any I'd ever seen before. Blue as a sapphire, but more brilliant. Something with the clarity of its color was tremendously soothing. The chief science officer tittered with pleasure as I handed her goggles back. Those of us who have been to the Cavi side of the island and lived to tell of it say that there's plenty of glow there, plenty of bright in the water all around, but nothing like this. We took this from the island center, Mount Ararat. Only it's not a mountain, of course, any more than this is a star. It's hollow, there's sweet water inside and coral crawling up the walls of it, but nothing like that glows, save this. It's ours now, and no one can take it from us. Down to the beach. An albino rat smiled at me from his mending work, looking dainty and a little shy. Chickenwood floats, especially when it's dried out and sealed, so we're able to paddle out a bit and cast our nets. And we've come up with all sorts of things. Blind fish, crabs, perhaps a chunk of broken tentacle, but the fishing would never be so good without the Rat Star. He beamed. I think it only draws good fish and it keeps the scary ones at bay. I know the chief science officer doesn't believe it, but I do. That light is our livelihood. I see, like, they're nice. Now that I've chosen both sides, you can see, like, and I'm sure it was meant to have them both, like, be nice. Definitely a hard choice. The chief engineer led me to the northern side of the island, skirting the chicken woods. We passed through a number of what can only be termed checkpoints, as fierce-eyed rats shouldered their derringers and saluted the chief engineer. Soon we came upon a small colony, smaller than some of the infestations I had encountered in London flats, perhaps only 50 Ratus Faber altogether, working diligently to fortify their side of the island. The first thing I noticed was a brilliant light, beaming out from a stump of chickenwood about 6 feet high. It bathed the whole settlement in a clean blue glow, and was almost too bright to look at. By its light I could see several raised mounds of earth, suggesting shallow tunnels. I already saw all of that. Alright, the chief engineer emerged from underground with a motley assortment of other rats. He introduced them as weapons experts, strategists, and field commanders. "So you're going to help us beat the cavies," he said, a hard edge to his voice. "But how exactly?" Yep, I could fight, but not very good at it. I could offer strategic advice. We engineered a distraction what the LBs could use to plunder the cavies' ship and turn the tide in their favor. I have a 76% chance, so let's go with strategic advice. Ba-boom. I dressed up one of me sailors in a mess of shabby cloth smeared with the prisoner's honey, and instructed him to roll around in the black earth of the island. Soon we had a glorious mud monster to send thrashing through the chicken woods towards the cavies. The distraction worked perfectly. The cavies diverted their force towards our makeshift beast, leaving the rats with very little opposition as they plundered the grounded ship. They returned triumphant, as did my sailor, laughing, having led the cavies in a very merry chase. Within a few hours, the rats' diligence had resulted in the building of a remarkable cache of weapons at which they successfully routed their enemies. The rats, ever egalitarian, shared their spoils in addition to the promised food and fuel. I now have 4 bale of parabola linen. I got an occurrence. 10 fuel. Hot dog. Got a scintillac. Hail Marinia. I succeeded in a Veils challenge. Ikimag. That it's actually really cool how basically how in depth each little tiny thing is. Like, this is just a completely random encounter. I could potentially never find this, and then the sea is in itself randomly generated. So even with 2 times I could have never, this could have never been encountered. But it was, and I really like it. Let's see, is it a mascot? Oh, I could get the albino tinkerer. I wonder if he's a mascot too. Or if he's an engineer. I don't want if he's. I don't want him if he's a mascot because I already have 2 mascots. I could intercede on behalf of the cavies. Actually, my page is 28. I'm not sure. Probably not good enough to do it though. Let's see. Let's ask him. The chief engineer couldn't leave his colony, but he relayed my request to his people. The albino rat I saw emitting nets shyly stepped forward. I'm good at fixing things, he said earnestly, and I'd like to see more of the world. I waited for him to gather up some effects and say goodbye to his family before accompanying him on board. Cool, I got my albino tinker. Is he a... Can I... Yeah, let's see. I interceded on behalf of the cavies. Let's chat. I appealed to the chief engineer's moral fortitude and sense of fair play. Perhaps the cavies suffered the loss of the light from the center of the island. Perhaps they were only trying to get it back, not steal it from the rats. The chief engineer looked troubled at the thought. We only want to be left alone, he said. He looked towards the seneschal, haphazardly bandaged among the rats' other prisoners. Perhaps further negotiation is possible. As I left, I saw the albino rat timidly offering a young cavy prisoner a piece of fresh fish. Oh. Whop bam boom. I got peace, yo. Hot diggity dog. Hunger is gone. All of us done ate. New nation has been founded. Oh, I got a port report for him. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, let's look at my officers. Is he a mascot? God, he's a mascot. Okay, I guess I can switch him out if I need to. Cool. Oh, hey Josh. Cool. Yeah, thanks for showing up. Yeah, it's definitely really fun. Yeah, obviously everything's like spoken. And so it's basically a lot of reading, but yeah, like the story, it's pretty much a story-based game. Like it's all about like the cool stories that you find. Catch them all. Got to catch all the mascots. Yep, I'm playing this like Pokemon. Basically, got to get all the mascots. I got a ferret, I got a guinea pig, and I got a rat. Okay, let's see Pigmont Isle, so I can freaking catch it already. And then my Zubat can try to find me somewhere else, because I need to find those fungers. I'm going to find those fungus makers. I'm going to do whatever I have to do there. I don't even remember what I have to do there, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it hard. Pigmont Isle. Did I discover Pigmont Isle yet? This is Pigmont Isle, isn't it? Some distance to the west. I could have swore this is Pigmont Isle. Good. I risk doing the full force every time because my for some reason I couldn't think of the word engines. My engines could explode. There we go. Found Pigmont Isle. Now I can... Oh my gosh, it's the Kraken. It's the Kraken. It's the Kraken. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Never want to fight it. Never want to fight it because it's too strong for me. Where am I at? I'm there. Alright, yep, let's head down here, I guess. Past the Dubois Maelstrom. Let's keep sending out Zubat to see if we can find something. kind of foggy down here. I hope nothing tries to kill me. Oh, it's the Labyrinth of Eels. The names in this are incredible, too. Yep. Going into uncharted waters down here, bros. Uncharted waters. Let's just keep on keeping on. No islands, jeez. Alright, let's head over here to the east, I suppose. Let's risk blowing up our engines. Take that. Take that, engines. I want to at least find freaking fungus place. Man, seriously? Oh, what's this? Hey, what are you? Hey. Hey, what are you? Moody's Light. Okay. Demo Island is a long way to the east. Let's go to Demo Island, I guess. Yeah, there's something at port once I get there. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. I assume this is Demo Island. It's the Fungers! I found them! Hot dog! Hot diggity dog! I found the Fungers! They couldn't even tell me. Gee. This was pretty far from home waters. I mean, all the way over here. I mean, I guess it's not far. I mean, this is technically further away. But, come on. Not far from home waters. I assumed it would be like right here. Whatever. But, we found them Fungers. Let's dock. Let's do what we gotta do. I&M has a funger operation here, felling giant bulbous shrooms for building materials, harvesting Curaleaf for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable Factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We go mad out here otherwise. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? Give the pass sign. Do my job. There you go. Yes, I have it here. The courier ship to Mount Palmerston stopped off to resupply. Tell the Admiralty, tell them I miss my children. Tell them I can't take it here much longer. The spores, the dark. Cool. Gotcha. I can have tea with him just because he's super lonely. Sure, I'll have tea with him. You sit in the veranda of the Factor's house, looking over the fungal jungle. Fungal jungle, it's rhyming. Fungal jungle's cool. The fungal jungle, An expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a bit of mildew, but the Factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Venderbite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Venderbite, I know. I never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? I've been there. Thank you. He also has a load of belugas frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff I fear might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidently towards you. It happens, you know, but one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. Alright, I got a supplies. I've been told enough of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Venderbite. Oh, cool. Even, like, this rumor is, like, a story item that I can spend when I go back to Venderbite. That's really awesome. I got 6 fragments. I've lost 2 terror. Coolio. Compile a port report. It's a matter of luck. It can go either way. Let's risk it. Oh, shit. Some of the island's fungus is good to eat. Some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Good luck. I gained 2 terror. I gained supplies, and I was fortunate. What happened? Oh, okay. I didn't get poisoned mushrooms. Cool. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, well, I think that is a good place to call it for tonight. We finally found those freaking fungers at the Iron and Misery Company funging station. So rooty toot toot to that. And yeah, thank you everybody for sticking around. It's been fun. This game is really, really cool. It's got super intense story stuff. We've been talking about that basically the whole time since I've been playing. But yeah, like very, very awesome game. Very intense story stuff. Sorry, Ikimag, we didn't kill the fungers. We just had to deliver some stuff. We'll kill them next time. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, boy. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. I'm going to be playing this more and playing it on stream just to see what more the story has to offer. So we can, yeah. Oh yeah, Critical Role. Yeah, you should, go check out Critical Role. I also am probably going to find someone to host in case you don't want to go check out Critical Role. So yeah, let me look up people that are playing right now so I can host. But yeah, once again, thank you for coming out. I haven't been streaming. I've been doing a lot of stuff on other people's channels. Speaking of which, tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern, I am going to be playing on Swargala's channel, which is going to be a charity event for Extra Life. It's all part of another awesome D&D streamer, Dream Punch. Part of his whole like charity weekend thing, and Swargala's hosting and playing in some stuff, and he's hosting a game tomorrow for the charity event, 7 o'clock Eastern over on his channel, once again, and I will be playing in it. So head on over, check it out, donate to Extra Life. It'll all be fun. I'm sure we'll be doing a bunch of cool random donate and we'll do stuff. I'm not sure. We still need to get all the details of it, but I had an idea that I'm going to pitch to Swarg. I guess we'll see. Obviously, I have like a random idea, but if there's something going on, then I'll go with whatever they're doing. But I had a random funny idea that I may be able to do. Not sure, but yeah. Man, I have a bunch of people that I could host. I'm gonna host my buddy Eric. I play story games with him, and he's playing Ghost in the Shell FPS right now. So I'm gonna host him. I'll post first of all, I'll post a link to Swarg's channel. So that is where the charity game is going to be tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Be there or be square, and be a loser because you're not supporting charity. And then I am going to host Eric. So I hope you all have an excellent night. Kudos to you for stopping by and hanging out and checking out this cool story game with me. And I hope you have an excellent time until we see each other next. Good day.